an alley-oop over to Ben Ezra.
Second, what a feed to Anthony, gets it to go.
At the free throw line, splat. Oh! Hello everyone, and welcome into the Max Stern Athletic Center for the Tier 1 championship game between the SAR Sting and the Valley Torah Wolfpack. Hello everyone, I'm Charlie Bentheim, alongside the Avies and Ryan Terrell. Guys, it's all come down to this. This is for all the marbles. What are your thoughts going into this game?
Okay, so there has been so much hype over the past few days. I've watched both of these teams play. I've been tremendously impressed with Akiva Shanzer and SAR. They've really worked hard. They've been missing one of their star players who actually got injured in the Yeshiva League about 2 or 3 months ago. With that being said, I'm going to go, and I know Ephraim Terrell's going to like me for saying this one, -3 Valley Torah. I think it's going to come down to the wire. It's going to be really cool to see how this game finishes. I really hope it ends on a good one, like the past few games have ended this past tournament. With that being said, I'm going to give it over to Avi, but before I do, I want to give a quick shout out to NCSY for sponsoring this tournament. NCSY Jump Shot is an amazing 5-week program in Israel. I'm one of the directors, and a lot of different athletes that you guys have seen over the past few days in this tournament will be joining us this summer and in hopefully future summer. So without further ado, I'm going to give it over to Avi Seabag, and let's hear what prediction you have.
Thanks so much, Avi, and honestly, this is the shortest I've ever felt in my entire life. But you know, he's got to roll with the punches. I think after this, I'm not going to be allowed in LA anymore, but I think I'm going SAR again. Guys, you know, listen, Akiva Shanzer, he got double ice yesterday. And he said, those weren't just in, those only touched the net. He's got ice in his veins like Nate Robinson, and honestly, I don't even think anyone else can top that. You know, Valley's got a lot of great shooters around them. You know, the question is whether those go in, and if they do, it could be a tight game. But I said SAR by 15 yesterday. I think SAR by 18 today.
Wow. Well, first of all, I just want to congratulate both teams for making it this far. Incredible seasons for both of them. Like you said, Akiva Shanzer's been balling all tournament, and I've been really impressed with him. But the duo at Valley Torah between Noah Mayukas and Johnny Dan, I mean, those are the two best. That's the best duo I've ever seen at a Sarachek, period. You know, they're playing at the top of their game right now. But I think what it really comes down to is the role players. You know, SIR is very well coached. They're going to key in on those two guys. It's going to come down to guys like Ethan Liss, guys like Gabby Rabibo, guys like Raj. You got to play well, right? And so I think Valley Torah is going to pull it out today and, you know, go Wolfpack.
I apologize to all of LA. Really, I do love you guys. Shout out to my guys at Lenny's Casita. I love you. And just from the whole NCSY summer team, we thank you guys for watching. We thank Max Live for having this tournament, having us on here. I'm excited. You guys excited?
Oh, bro, Sarachek Monday, baby. Championship game,
Doesn't
baby.
beat Big Monday.
Nothing better, bro.
Nothing better than Monday here in the Max Stern Athletic Center. Coming up next, we got anthems, we got lineups, we got some speakers. We got championship basketball here on Max Live. Do not go anywhere.
At Jump Shot, we believe that basketball is not an individual or isolated event that happens in your life, only on the court. With that in mind, we created a program giving kids the skills to get better at basketball while also tapping into the hidden potential of how you can get better at the very game of life itself.
We're taking basketball and we're supplementing it with a heavy load of Torah learning, chesed opportunities, and a focus on personal growth.
When you get home from the summer, you will be a better basketball player. You got to be willing to give us your all, but not for us. You got to be willing to give it to yourself. See you next summer on Jump Shot.
My story started with a letter in the mail. I took my first steps in New York and felt the energy all around me.
I connected with my Rebbe on the first day of Shir.
My story was learning that the mitochondria is more than just the powerhouse of the cell.
I made my painting from scratch, like really from scratch.
My roommates came here from 4 different countries. We lit one menorah together.
My story was practice every night.
Chavruta every night.
Subway rides, city lights.
In my story, my name was in the headlines.
The bylines. The University Museum.
My story was my internship at the Supreme Court.
Dancing with the Israeli flag in Times Square.
My story was participating in the only hackathon, not on Shabbat.
The Career Center found me my first job at a top business analytics firm.
My story was becoming best friends with my chavruta.
And holding that NCAA trophy.
My story started here.
My story is just beginning.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. The game has just been delayed a little bit. We are waiting for President Rabbi Dr. R.A. Berman to get into the building, as well as some SAR fans. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break and be right back.
What does it mean to be yourself? It's being bold. It's having heart.
I know that I have a responsibility and a platform to shed light on the Jewish community as a whole.
This is the professional debut for Ryan Terrell. He's trying to be the first ever Orthodox Jew to play in the NBA.
But most of all, it's being proud and wearing it. Clipped helped Ryan's fans show their pride. Let us help you spread the pride at your school with your own hassle-free merch shop. Contact Clip today for your free consultation.
Never be afraid to be who you are.
When I was in 9th grade, someone told me to give up on ball. He told me, basketball will only take you so far in life. You're not going to make it to the NBA, he said. What he was missing is that making it to the NBA isn't the only reason why we play. The game of basketball leaves you with so much more than just the game itself. The life lessons and friendships that are made while playing the game will outlive the game and can last a lifetime.
Welcome back into the Max Center Athletic Center, where we are still awaiting President Rabbi Dr. Ari Berman. So we're in a bit of a delay right now, but a huge game upcoming, so you're not going to want to miss it. So stay tuned. We're going to go to a quick commercial break and hopefully be back with the start of this championship game.
For Kennedy, but take it back by Leipert. Give it to Terrell. Terrell! Gets Ryan Terrell 2 more!
Hello everyone, welcome back in. The players are officially thoroughly warmed up. They're still gonna have a little bit more time, but President Berman is in the building. So we're gonna get proceedings underway shortly. Again, we're gonna go to another commercial break, but this time, stay tuned, because the game might actually start.
For Kennedy, but take it back by Leipert. Give it to Terrell. Terrell! Gives Ryan Terrell 2 more!
My story started with a letter in the mail. I took my first steps in New York and felt the energy all around me.
I connected with my Rebbe on the first day of Shir.
My story was learning that the mitochondria is more than just the powerhouse of the cell.
I made my painting from scratch. Like, really from scratch.
My roommates came here from 4 different countries. We lit one menorah together.
My story was practice every night.
Chavruta every night.
Subway rides, city lights.
In my story, my name was in the headlines.
The bylines. The University Museum.
My story was my internship at the Supreme Court.
Dancing with the Israeli flag in Times Square.
My story was participating in the only hackathon, not on Shabbat.
The Career Center found me my first job at a top business analytics firm.
My story was becoming best friends with my chavruta.
And holding that NCAA trophy.
My story started here.
My story is just beginning.
What does it mean to be yourself? It's being bold.
Throws the alley for Terrell! Oh my goodness!
It's having heart.
I know that I have a responsibility and a platform to shed light on the Jewish community as a whole.
This is the professional debut for Ryan Terrell. He's trying to be the first ever Orthodox Jew to play in the NBA.
But most of all, it's being proud and wearing it. Clipped helped Ryan's fans show their pride. Let us help you spread the pride at your school with your own hassle-free merch shop. Contact Clipped today for your free consultation.
Never be afraid to be who you are.
At Jump Shot, we believe that basketball is not an individual or isolated event that happens in your life only on the court. With that in mind, we created a program giving kids the skills to get better at basketball while also tapping into the hidden potential of how you can get better at the very game of life itself.
We're taking basketball and we're supplementing it with a heavy load of Torah learning, chesed opportunities, and a focus on personal growth.
When you get home from the summer, you will be a better basketball player. You gotta be willing to give us your all, but not for us. You gotta be willing to give it to yourself. See you next summer on Jump Shot.
Hello everyone and welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. We are finally ready to get going for this Tier 1 championship game featuring the SAR Sting and the Valley Torah Wolfpack. Welcome into the booth. I'm Charlie Bentheim alongside Asher Dower. Now Asher, this is for all the marbles. Everything is on the line tonight.
Yes, it is, Charlie. And we were able to speak with the two assistant coaches for the SAR Sting in Eitan Hain and Hank Stein. They pointed out that this current Sting team, similar to last year's roster, unfortunately for them, came up short in both the Yeshiva League championships last year, as well as the Sarachek semifinal game. Yesterday's game, defeating their demons a little bit, coming up with the win against Shalhevet, was huge for their confidence. Really swung the tide for them, and they're coming into this game with a lot of momentum.
And you remember last year in those two games had big leads, gave them up, similar to yesterday, but fortunately for the Sting, Shanzer hitting two big free throws and closing out that game. So they exercised those demons in that way. And what about this Valley Torah Wolfpack team?
Yeah, normally in these big games, it comes down to the top players. And of course, we've been speaking about it the entire tournament. Two of the best players in this tournament for the Valley Torah Wolfpack in Johnny Dan and Noah Meyuhas. Look for them to get going early and often in this one. That being said, I'm sure Coach Halpert of the Sting will definitely be trying to hone in on them. So we'll see what they can do to start.
All right. Thank you, Asher. We're going to now send it down to Ziggy Zarnis, head of admissions, who's going to introduce President Rabbi Dr. Ari Berman, who's going to speak to the crowd before this game. Then we will have lineups and anthems and championship basketball. It's Championship Monday. What a day. NYU. Couldn't be more excited. The atmosphere is electric. Both schools with so many fans, students and families alike. SAR in their pregame huddle, getting lit. Asher, you've played in a couple of these. What are the emotions like right now for these players?
Yeah, definitely a lot of tension right now, definitely some nerves. And you can be sure that the coaches for both of these teams telling their teams to settle in a little bit. We know Valley Torah has been here before, having won Sarachek last year. The SAR Sting in the championship game of the Yeshiva League last year, went to the semifinal game last year. So both of these teams have a solid amount of experience. But we'll see if the nerves come into play in this one.
We're going to send it down to Ira Heller, who's going to sing the anthems before any of the speakers.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to welcome everyone to the final game of the 30th annual Sarachek basketball tournament. It is my esteemed pleasure to introduce Yeshiva University's president to share with all of us a few brief remarks. Please direct your attention to
Thank you, Rabbi Berman. President Rabbi Dr. Ari Berman with those beautiful pregame remarks. The starting lineups are sponsored by the Yeshiva University Office of Admissions. As you start your college journey, make sure you visit us online to check out all the great events and opportunities we have for YU students.
The flashy stats like shooting, assists, and steals. But it comes down to some of the hustle stats. Which one of these teams is going to take more charges today? Which one of these teams is going to crash the offensive glass more than the other? Which one of these teams is going to dive on the floor for more loose balls? You know, with the nerves in a packed arena today, oftentimes teams will come out a little bit hesitant and maybe off from behind the arc. But which team will bring the defense? And which team will just bring the overall effort?
All right. Championship Monday. Refs are ready. Players are ready. And we're underway. Winner to be crowned the champion of the Sarachek tournament. And SAR will start with the ball. It's Sklar down low. Miyuchas on him. Sklar open for three. Strong. Dan with the rebound. And it's Miyuchas. SAR looks to be in a 3-2. Devontae. Dan open for three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Sklar. He's doubled in the corner. Gets out of it, and here come the Sting. Neuwirth and Sklar, a little give and go. Neuwirth couldn't corral it, so it's going the Wolfpack way. So 2 threes, one per team. Both did not go in. So as you said before, maybe the three-point shooting, the outside shooting, going to take some time to get going with the nerves here.
Absolutely. Wouldn't be surprised if Valley Torah, who normally lives and dies from their three ball, tries to attack the glass early as they throw a lob to Johnny Dan.
Foul will be called on Sokol. He didn't like it. 2 shots coming for Dan.
Yeah, but a great play drawn up right there from Coach Lior Schwartzberg of Valley Torah. Against a 3-2 zone, trying to catch the 2 guys down low sleeping, throwing a lob to Johnny Dan.
As he connects on the first, and the Wolfpack are on the board. And here come the Dogs for SAR. Second shot, no good. Sklar with the second board of the day. They love Johnny Dan in that position. It's a soft press, but Dan can come up with a couple steals, swing the tide, as it's Neuwirth. Extra pass. That'll be a 2. Jonas Sokol gets SAR on the board.
Yeah, great pump fake by Sokol, showing off the patience right there. And I like what I just saw from SAR, breaking the 1-2-2 soft press easily right there, not letting the Wolfpack press fluster them at all.
Ethan List, that's a tough 3. He's fouled. 3 shots coming. So Schanzer will pick up his first. And List will have 3 attempts from the free throw line.
Yep, and Coach Hain for the SAR Sting pulling over Akiva Schanzer right there, telling him he has him in a good position. Had List taking a tough, leaning 3-point shot. No reason to close out into his landing space right there. So an early foul picked up from Schanzer. Valley Torah will try and take the lead right here.
List was good on the first. Couldn't get the second to go. He'll get one more try. Both teams still in that feeling out process. List goes 2 for 3, so the Wolfpack back up top. 2 minutes into this one, championship game, tier 1. That's helped. Neuwirth open in the corner, that's a 3. No good. Sklar flies for the rebound. Off to Helft, and he'll put a ribbon on it.
And a great job crashing the glass right there for SAR. We said it. Those offensive rebounds are going to be massive in this game. Normally the Wolfpack, the ones who dominate the offensive glass.
As Dan can't get 3 to go, Sklar another rebound. This kid is everywhere. Helft now with 3. And it rolls home.
The shooter's touch right there.
And this SAR team came out the gate with some energy.
And a dribbling clinic from Akiva Schanzer, evading all of the Wolfpack defenders, taking it down the floor and hitting the open man in the corner.
Ball deflected out of bounds off of SAR. No one there to inbound it right now for the Wolfpack. There's Devontae. Dangerous pass List has got it.
And SAR in a 2-3 zone now.
Miyuchas, that's deep. Back iron, Sklar with the rebound. And a foul called. So List will pick up his first. Sklar already with 5 rebounds early on in this one.
Yeah, but still early on in this one. But Valley Torah taking a lot of deep triples to start this game. They normally live and die from behind the arc. Although they're able to make up for some of those misses with their offensive rebounds, haven't collected one so far in this game. No doubt in my mind that that'll ramp up as this game progresses, as Benny Neuwirth, with an aggressive move to the cup, gets Gabby Rabibo called for a foul right there.
We would like to thank Dougie's for being a proud Max Live sponsor. For the best BBQ and grill in Teaneck, make your way to Dougie's. Go to Dougie'sBBQ.com to order. The link is in the description of this video. Neuwirth no good on the first. He'll get a second chance. No one in crashing rebounds for SAR. Why do teams do that?
Sorry, I just didn't hear the question.
No one in there crashing rebounds on the second free throw. It's good anyways, but why do teams do that?
Yeah, I think they just recognize that the Wolfpack are so good on the defensive glass, not even worth it to expend any unnecessary energy. Want their guys back defensively as a steal.
That's Half taking it himself. No good on the layup. Chanzer's got the board. Neuwirth now, and he'll finish it off. Hustle from SAR paying off, offensive glass leading to second chance points. That's a 3, short. And that's a wedgie. So we got our first wedgie of the game. That was number 14, Gabriel Rabibo.
And Sklar showing off the hops a little bit, getting up there, hitting the ball unwedged. And it'll be a jump ball. It will remain with the Wolfpack.
3 from Dan. There you go. And they're going to have to fix the hoop. So Johnny Dan hits his first 3. See if that gets him going. That's checking into the game now.
Yeah, Dan not typically known for his outside shooting, or at least I thought he wasn't until Friday. Put on a ludicrous performance, scoring 42 points in that game. Knocking down 3-ball after 3-ball, showing he's a real threat from out there. And this kid can really do it all, cutting the deficit to just 4 points in the first quarter.
Number 10, Izzy Ingber, checked into the game. As Neuwirth shows, Ingber pumps. Neuwirth does the same. Mid-range jumper, no good. And it's Miyuchas with the defensive rebound. Halfway through this first quarter, it's been entertaining. The energy is here. Championship on the line. Miyuchas open for 3. No good. Dan, rebound, blocked by Sklar. And Chanzer's got it. And here come the Sting. Neuwirth, Ingber, pulls back for 3. Count 'em all.
And a big shot by Izzy Ingber coming off the bench right there. Cousin of the highly acclaimed Nat Waxman, watching from Duke right now. A big shot for Ingber coming off the bench.
How can the Wolfpack respond? It's Johnny Dan. Mid-range floater, no good. Good closeout there by the SAR defense. Ingber pumps. Now it's Neuwirth for 3. Short. Rebound tipped up in the air. And of course Sklar has it. Now it's Neuwirth. And they'll slow it down. No, it's Chanzer for 3. Oh, he's got it. Timeout Wolfpack. What a start for the Sting.
And a big shot right there from Chanzer. Right off the catch. Wasted no time at all firing that 3-ball. We know how dangerous he can be with just an inch of space. Showing it off right there.
NCSY Summer is the premier summer trip provider for Jewish teens across the world. With over 20 plus programs spanning the US, Israel, and Europe, NCSY Summer can find something for you. Visit summer.ncsy.org. Now this SAR team has come out so strong, Asher. What have they been doing to get out in front like this?
Yeah, their defense has really been incredible. Starting in that extended 3-2 zone, not allowing any of these Valley Torah shooters to get any space at all. So great job defensively from SAR. And Valley Torah not doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass, something that they're generally known for. You can be sure that Coach Leo Schwartzberg for the Wolfpack will be emphasizing that to his team right now. And you can be sure that Johnny Dan will be all over that offensive glass as this game progresses.
(16-6) in favor of the Sting. 2:20 to go in this first quarter. Going tab number 2 into the game for Valley Torah. Yuchas for 3. There it is. So a response out of the timeout for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, and a good shot by Meyuchas right there. A good closeout by Help. There's no problem at all for Meyuchas knocking it down. As the on-ball defense.
Shansder from the mid-range. He's got it.
I was about to say the on-ball defense causing some issues for SAR. And on cue, Shansder knocked down the mid-range jumper.
The Yuchas will slow it down for the Wolfpack. They really move quickly on made baskets. SAR doing a good job there. The Yuchas from way downtown. No good. He got the rebound. So the shot clock reset, and the ball did not hit the rim. So they're going to have to take it out from the side. 17 seconds now put on that shot clock.
Yeah, and a fortunate break for the Sting right there, as Meyuchas had a rim run with a full head of steam. Right down the middle of the lane.
Something happened again with the clock. Now it's all sorted out. Now we're back. It's Meyuchas. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now List. Johnny Dan. Corner, that's an open 3. Going tab. Cannot get the shot to fall. That'll be a shot clock violation. So an open look. Just Cohen Tab could not get the 3 to go.
Yeah, and although it was open, that's who the SAR Sting wants shooting. As long as it's not in the hands of Johnny Dan, Noah Meyuchas, or Ethan List, they're fine with any of these other Wolfpack players firing from beyond the arc.
Sklar. Cross court, that's a 3 from Sokol. SAR is hot from downtown to open this one.
You have a 12-point lead for the Sting. Don't think anyone expected this to start the game. And Valley Torah has been cold the entire way. We'll see if they can turn things around to close this quarter.
Johnny Dan, that's a deep 3. Too strong. Rebound popped to the air, Neuwirth's got it. And now it's Sklar. Shot clock turned off. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here comes the double. To Neuwirth. Sokol, he just hit one. He'll try another one. Didn't really get set up so well there.
Now in an ill-advised shot selection right there. With the shot clock turned off, now giving the Wolfpack a chance.
Meyuchas with 2. Scissors his way inside, throws it up. 2 shots coming.
And a good aggressive take right there for Meyuchas. Hasn't been able to get it going from deep. And a great way to jumpstart his confidence right there, taking it right to the teeth of the defense and going to the line for 2. And also, interesting to note, yesterday, SAR was in a similar situation with just 1 second on the clock at the end of the first quarter. They inbounded it to Akiva Shanzer, took a shot from the opposite 3-point line and knocked it in at the buzzer. It was a huge momentum shifter in that game. They ended up winning the game by only 2 points.
That's good on the second. So let's see if it repeats itself. That's a half-court heave. Neuwirth looks solid for a second. End of the first quarter. SAR up 21-10. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter action coming up next. Welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. After an entertaining first quarter, sees SAR leading Valley Torah by a score of 21-10. Follow your path at YU. Learn how you can jumpstart your graduate education with a Pathways dual degree or early assurance program. Join us at our March info sessions taking place both on campus or on Zoom. For the full schedule, please visit yu.edu/pathways/info-sessions. That's yu.edu/pathways/info-sessions. Start planning for your future today.
Always a tongue twister, that read.
That's a hard one.
The slashes, the dashes.
But a great first quarter by SAR. On pace for 84 points.
Yeah, a great start for them. They've been unfazed by the reigning Sarachek champs as the Wolfpack will start in a 2-3 zone, looking to trap right away.
Hal thought about a deep three. Gets by Dan. That's Neuwirth. No good on the shot. Dan with the rebound, and he'll look to push. Miyuchas. Open three. Let's see if that gets him going.
Yeah, and a sigh of relief from this Wolfpack crowd as Miyuchas is able to knock down his first 3 ball. That'll definitely get his confidence going a little bit.
Beautiful passing from SAR. Can help put a ribbon on it. No, it's too strong and out of bounds. So good movement. Shot just didn't fall. 8-point lead now for the Sting. It's Miyuchas. Gets inside, Sklar contests. Sokol grabs the rebound. And here comes Chanzer.
Yeah, and the Sting, last possession, switched out of their 3-2 into a man-to-man zone. So maybe trying to keep this Wolfpack offense on their toes a little bit. Not allowing them to draw up anything on the offensive end as a forced loose ball right there. It'll be a jump ball, and the ball will belong to the Wolfpack. So we'll see if SAR continues to shift around their defense, if they stick to their man-to-man principles, if they go back to their 3-2. It appears they'll stay in the 3-2 for now.
Miyuchas with help on him. Off the list. List a great shooter for this Wolfpack team. Johnny Dan. It's a long 2. No good. Rebound, no good. Dan on the board. Puts it up and in. So we spoke to SAR's rebounding in the first quarter. Wolfpack there grabbed a couple big offensive rebounds, and it led to second chance points. And on cue now, it's Neuwirth on the offensive rebound. Seems like both of these teams doing a great job crashing those offensive rebounds. Got to do a little bit better on the defensive end now.
Yeah, can't overstate the importance of crashing the glass. Has led to a lot of buckets in this one, which looked like a kickball on that play. Fortunately, wasn't called on Sklar as Benny Neuwirth. That's his shot right there.
And he stepped into that one. He was confident, and for good reason. SAR back up 10.
Yeah, he was backpedaling the second that left his fingertips. So a 10-point lead for SAR. Not many had expected this to start the game, but a great start for them.
It's Miyuchas. Rabibo. Count all 3 of those.
Yep. Not known for his scoring, Rabibo. But I was able to speak with Ryan Terrell, Valley Torah alum, and he told me that Gabby Rabibo is one of his favorite players on this team, and to look out for him today in this one.
That'll be a 2 from Sokol. With Gabriel Rabibo. And yeah, Ryan Terrell was talking about that at the pregame show, about how this Valley Torah, so much attention obviously on Dan and Miyuchas, but their role players are some seriously good players with great talent. And for them to win, as Miyuchas can't get the 3 to go, for Valley Torah to win, those guys are going to have to step up. Now it's Schanzer. He gets fouled. That'll go on number 2, Ariel Cohentab.
Yep, just the 3rd team foul, so no worry there. But look for Ethan List to try and get involved in this game. Yet to get on the board. Not sure if he's even attempted a shot yet, but one of the premier outside shooters for the Wolfpack. Look for him to try and get his shot with 4:23 remaining in this period.
Timeout called by SAR. 30-second timeout. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. (27-18), the Sting lead Valley Torah, 4:23 to go here in the first half. Valley Torah can strike at any time, so good from beyond the arc. SAR, though, such a well-rounded team. Tough to get things going against them. Schanzer, he got fouled. 2 shots coming.
Yeah, Meyuchas not happy with the call right there. But a good aggressive take from Schanzer, getting to the cup, drawing the foul, trying to increase this lead to 11.
And just like last night, Schanzer gets the first one to fall.
And so one of the positives of this Sting defense that has kept the Wolfpack stagnant for the most part is that they don't allow these great ball handlers to work on the outside, forcing them to pass the ball around and get some of the role players more involved, daring some of the guys who normally don't have so many shot attempts to fire away from deep.
Dan, nice pass inside to Rabibo, who finishes it off.
Yeah, right on cue. A great play drawn up right there. Getting the ball to Dan right in the middle. Was able to hit the ceiling of Rabibo down low.
Sklar rips, gets inside, no look pass. Ingber in the corner, too strong. It's Miyuchas. Dan pumps, now pulls, and makes. Johnny Dan.
And the 1-2 punch comes right back at the Sting. Meyuchas navigating the defense like it's 405 traffic. Going down the court, dishing it off to his partner in crime, Johnny Dan, able to sink it, cutting this deficit to just 6 points.
Ball almost poked away. Valley Torah ramping it up, bringing that energy, and their fans are loving it. It's hell. It's still poked away. Ethan List, a great play defensively. Back comes Miyuchas into Rabibo. Finishes the layup, 4-point game. They come at you so quickly.
And Noah Meyuchas showing how multi-dimensional he is. Has not been so great shooting the ball, but showing how effective he is as a facilitator. 2 excellent passes on the previous 2 possessions for the Wolfpack. 2 possessions ago, dropping it off to Dan for the 3 ball. Right there with a great no-look bounce pass down low to Rabibo. And the Wolfpack have climbed right back into this game.
And it really seemed like it's been all SAR this first half. But after that quick run, you look up at the scoreboard and it's only a 4-point game.
Just goes to show it's a game of runs. As you see Coach Leo Schwartzberg for the Valley Torah Wolfpack holding up his clipboard with a big number 25. Gotta wonder what that means.
Schanzer, too strong on the triple. Miyuchas, List. Back to Miyuchas. Back to List, he'll try a 3. Got it! 1-point game.
With a 10-0 run now for the Wolfpack. Great job responding to some early adversity.
Sklar on a nice feed from Schanzer.
And Schanzer telling Meyukas, right back at you.
The energy levels in here are at an all-time high. Championship on the line. Alley-oop pass to Dan. Collects, puts it up and in. Meyukas showing his prowess passing the basketball.
And a good play drawn up right there from the Wolfpack. Freeing out Dan with some weak side action, getting the easy layup to go.
Beautiful pass to Neuwirth in the corner. Doubled, puts up a tough look. No good. And here comes Dan. And a chance for Valley Torah to take the lead. Meyukas, deep triple. No good. Dan, offensive rebound. List will try a three. Back iron. Meyukas with the offensive rebound. Beautiful behind the back feed to Vivante. Now it's List. Contact, 2 shots coming.
So 3 shots on that possession. We said it in the pregame show, but the story of this game, it's going to come down to the hustle stats. Most importantly, offensive rebounds. And a great job by the 2 star players for Valley Torah, and Johnny Dan and Noah Meyukas doing the dirty work right there and coming up with a couple offensive boards.
First one doesn't go. Elad Redé checking into the game. Gabriel Rabibo taking a seat. No good on the second. So List goes 0 for 2 from the line. SAR's lead stays at 1. Sokol. Helft. Beautiful pass. Neuwirth can't get the shot to fall. Sokol with the offensive board. And now it's Schanzer. 2 seconds. Separate the shot in the game clock. Sklar. Sokol open for a long 2. Back iron. Sklar rises for the rebound and gets fouled.
And Sklar has been all over the place, both defensively and on the offensive glass. Coach Halpert said before the game, he believes that Sklar is the best defender in this entire tournament. A true hustle guy for the Sting. Helps their team mesh together, and a great job showcasing his rebounding abilities right there.
16.8 left. Sklar misses the first. Izzy Ingber going to check into the game. Sokol going to take a seat. And for the Wolfpack, it's number 10. Magarefte, Benjamin Magarefte checking into the game.
And a wise substitution right there, getting Ingber into the game. A good outside defender for them, not going to let any of these Wolfpack shooters get an inch of space.
Wolfpack can hold for 1. 7 on the shot clock, it's Meyukas. And he throws it away. So they don't even get a shot off. SAR now has 5 seconds to work with.
And you know how dangerous the Sting can be with just a few seconds left in the quarter. We'll see if they can capitalize right here.
Cohen Tab back in the game. Magarefte taking a seat. Rabibo back in the game. Redé taking a seat. All for defensive purposes, and it's Sklar. 3 in the clock. Gets it to Schanzer. Puts up a deep 3. No good. Halftime in the Heights. What a good high-flying first half. It sees SAR leading by a score of 31-30. Stay tuned for the Camp Step It Up halftime show. But before we go to a commercial break, we're going to send it down to the 3rd member of our crew, looking good as ever, SJ Tannenbaum, standing by with the coach for SAR. SJ?
Thank you very much, Charlie. I'm standing here with Coach Rafi Halpert, head coach of the SAR Sting. Coach, what's been the key for you guys to get off to a hot start each of the last 3 games in the Sarachek tournament?
Basically just playing together as a team and playing good defense.
You do that, it's very hard to lose.
Give us a little taste of what you're going to be telling your guys heading into the locker room going into the second half.
Basically, just stay disciplined. We got a little crazy at the end. Got a little too fast. We want to slow them down, obviously. We allowed them to get at him run, which let them get back in the game.
Good luck in the second half, Coach. Thanks for the time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, SJ. Thank you, Coach Halpert. Stay tuned for the Camp Step It Up halftime show. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break and be back.
Pretending to take it back by Leifert. Giving to Terrell. Terrell! Gets Ryan Terrell 2 more!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back into the Maxton Athletic Center. It was an exciting first half, seeing SAR leading Valley Torah by a score of 31-30, and now we're going to send it back down to the third member of our crew, SJ Tenenbaum, standing by with a special guest. SJ?
Thank you very much, Charlie. Guys, I'm standing here with Mel Chedham, the head of all the officials for this tournament. Mel, what do you find so special about this Sarachek tournament, and what's your favorite part about it?
I've been working the Sarachek tournament now for about 17, 18 years, and I was blessed with the opportunity to take over as a supervisor a few years back. Just the environment, bringing the kids in from all over the country, just the faith, the way that everybody interacts here. It's just it's a tremendous experience.
What made you pick this particular officiating crew for today's Tier 1 championship?
What I do is I go through a process, and I'm going to do it every year, where we instill a crew of about 40 guys that work the tournament. Majority of our guys are high school and college officials, Division 1, 2, and 3 officials in this area. And what I do is I try to select guys year after year that have performed at a very good level, worked very hard during the tournament. And basically, I gotta be honest with you, a lot of it comes down to availability. When we're playing day games on Monday, it's somewhat tough to find guys that have the opportunity to work a 12 o'clock or a 2:20 game on a Monday.
Mel, thank you so much for the time and all the work you put into this tournament. We appreciate it a lot. Mel Chedham, head of the officiating refs for Sarachek. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, SJ. Thank you, Mr. Chedham. Refs doing such a good job this whole entire tournament. Sometimes it goes without notice, but they really such a special job. We're going to send it to another quick commercial break and be back with second half action of the Tier 1 Championship. Don't go anywhere. Hello everyone, welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. This is the Step It Up Basketball Camp Halftime Show. We've got big news. Camp Step It Up is back at Hobart College in Geneva, New York for the summer of 2023. Camp will start on June 21st and end on August 2nd with 1 to 6 week options. We have an option for you. Hobart is located just 4.5 hours north of New York City, and busing will be offered to the camp from New York City and Teaneck. Camp is open to all boys and girls grades 3 through 12 with 1 to 6 week options available. Gorgeous campus facilities include air-conditioned rooms, 6 indoor basketball courts, a weight room, a lakefront, and a beachfront on and near campus, and more, lounges and more. For more information, email office@campstepitup.com, visit timetostepitup.com, or call 888-600-0908, and we're going to send it down quickly to SJ Tannenbaum standing by with the coach for the Valley Torah Wolfpack. SJ?
Thanks so much, Charlie. Coach, I know we only got you for a few seconds. Just two quick questions for you. Tell us, what was the key in the second quarter to come back all the way down and make it a one-point game? Obviously, it was a slow start. What did you guys change in that second quarter?
We started making shots.
You like it. Tell us also what went into the decision to change to a zone defense in the second quarter.
Because man wasn't working, so we had to do something different. They went up like 12. You know, if we're going to do the same thing over and over and expect a different result, that's insanity.
Short, sweet, to the point. We love it. Good luck, Coach. Thank you for the time. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, SJ. So those adjustments at the end of the first quarter did help fuel that Valley Torah comeback. Just want to mention, back to Step It Up, Shanzer, of course, one of the best players on this SAR team. He actually went to Step It Up. And you see his game. So Camp Step It Up, thank you for the halftime show. 8 minutes on the clock in the third quarter. 16 left in the Tier 1 Championship with everything on the line.
Yeah, and lucky for Valley Torah to only be down 1 at this point. SAR had jumped out to an early 12-point lead. But Coach Halpert for the SAR Sting mentioned it at halftime. Maybe a little bit gassed going into the halftime break, allowing Valley Torah to get out and transition, getting a bunch of easy layups. Not what Coach Halpert wants to see.
Sklar getting doubled. Aggressive defense here from the Wolfpack. Cross-court pass beautifully to Shanzer. He'll try a three. No good. Rebound grab by Dan. And here's List for the Wolfpack. Vivante. Johnny Dan back towards the hoop. Helped on List. Miyuchas comes and retrieves.
And SAR now in a man defense, switching out of that 3-2 zone they were in to start the game.
And a quick turnover forced there by that man-to-man defense. And back comes Shanzer. He'll take it right at the defender and one. That's his 9th point of the game and an opportunity to go into double digits and extend this SAR lead to 4.
And Gabby Rabibo for the Wolfpack looked to be in excellent position, backpedaling defensively. Shanzer, a great job taking it right to the chest of the defender, getting it to go, plus the foul.
Shanzer hits the free throw. So a 3-point play, exactly what the doctor ordered for that Sting team. Now there's a stoppage in the play here. What's this SAR team going to have to do if they want to win this Tier 1 championship in the second half?
Yeah, most importantly, they're going to have to get back defensively in transition. The most part of the Wolfpack's point total had come at the end of that first half. Getting the ball out and running, that's where they excel. So we'll see if SAR can continue to keep their foot on the gas.
Beautiful back hop by Johnny Dan, who finishes the layup.
And a beautiful play call right there from Coach Schwartzberg, recognizing that Benny Neuwirth of the SAR Sting was trying to deny Johnny Dan the basketball, using that aggressiveness against them, getting an easy layup off the back cut.
Schanzer pumps, pulls, no good on the three. Rebound to Vivante. And once again, an opportunity for the Wolfpack to tie the game or even take the lead here in the early going of the third quarter. Pass a little out in front of Johnny Dan, but they're trying to get Dan moving towards the hoop without the ball and feeding it to him in rhythm.
Yeah, trying to take advantage of the aggressive, denied defense being played by Benny Neuwirth. An ill-advised pass right there for Mayukas as they did not have the back cut open. But we'll see if SAR can beat this trap defense.
Sokol walked with it. So shuffled his feet, a little indecisive. And the Wolfpack will get the possession. Just over 2 minutes gone in this third quarter. Everything on the line for these two teams. Dangerous pass, nice catch by List. He'll go to work. That's an open three in the corner. No good, Dan on the rebound. Miyukas. That's List. Fading away off one. Looking like Dirk in his prime.
And a beautiful move right there. Great footwork from List. Wasn't able to get going early. We'll see if that can jumpstart his confidence a little bit. Tying the game up at 34. And a great pass inside, but Benny Neuwirth is unable to convert.
Dan had his theme. Helft does enough to alter the layup. No good. And back comes Schanzer to Neuwirth. Nice pass. Fouled and one. Benny Neuwirth. Foul going to be on Miyukas. That'll be his first.
A great job by Neuwirth running the floor right there. End-to-end basketball. We keep harping on it, but the transition defense for the Sting has been excellent this half. Not allowing the layup on the other end from Dan. Getting the ball into their best scorer, their best dribbler as well, Akiva Schanzer, taking it all the way down and dishing it off to Benny Neuwirth, who's able to convert the and one.
Miyukas. Deep three. Back iron. Hit off the stanchion. It'll be SAR basketball. But he could definitely hit those.
Yeah, tough shot, but if anyone can hit it, it's definitely Meyukas. So not a bad look for him from out there.
SAR up three.
In this extended 2-3 zone again right now with the Wolfpack.
Helft. Sokol now. Deep three from Helft. No good. Lift on the rebound. And back comes Miyukas. Smartly slows it down. These man-to-man matchups are so exciting to watch. Some of the best defenders in the Yeshiva League against some of the best offenders as Johnny Dan leaves it short and Sklar grabs the rebound.
Not a great possession right there from the Wolfpack. This isolation ball and a contested three ball from Johnny Dan. As Johnny Dan, securing the rebound, had a streaking List open. Wasn't able to spot him until it was too late.
Miyukas. List, deep three. Tie ball game.
And exactly what makes the Wolfpack so dangerous. So many different weapons, so many different ways they can hurt you. Ethan List was relatively quiet in the first half of this game, has pulled it together here in the second half and tied it up for the Wolfpack.
Helft, Schanzer, beautiful feed inside to Neuwirth. Charge called, Miyukas drew it. Schanzer gets called on the charge. See it on the replay here. See most of it on the replay there. And do players feel the nerves in the game down the stretch?
For sure they do. But you could see right out of the halftime break, the nerves may be ramping up a little bit. But as this game has progressed, and a great pass right there to the cutting Rabibo, giving Valley Torah, I believe, their first lead of the game. And this Wolfpack fan section is on their feet.
How will SAR respond? Being down for the first time today. Schanzer open three. That got partially blocked by Miyukas. And now it's poked out of bounds. So a heady play by Jonas Sokol to grab that shot. He saw it was short after being tipped by Miyukas, and he'll stay with SAR.
Yep, great job by Sokol securing the rebound. As Izzy Ingber will check into the game with an untucked jersey. Look for him to try and find his shot.
Helft. Poked from behind by Cohentab, and now he'll get it on the break. That's a deep layup. No good, but the follow by Rabibo. He's got their last four. Timeout Sting. And Valley Torah fight all the way back and take a 4-point lead with 2:03 to go in the third quarter. Quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Follow your path at YU. Learn how you can jumpstart your graduate education with a Pathways dual degree or early assurance program. Join us at our March info sessions taking place on campus or on Zoom. For the full schedule, please visit yu.edu/pathways/info-sessions. That's yu.edu/pathways/info-sessions. Start planning for your future today. The Wolfpack have fought all the way back from being down and now lead by 4.
And it's exactly what championship teams do. We know the pedigree that this Wolfpack team has, being the reigning champions from last year. The Sting did a great job yesterday responding to adversity. We'll see if they're able to do the same today. Many players looking to cement themselves in this game into the pantheon of all-time Sarachek greats, especially Akiva Schanzer, who's been unable to take home a Yeshiva League championship or a Sarachek championship. Really trying to come out with a win in this one.
Neuwirth no good. Rabibo on the board. Miyukas. Rabibo couldn't handle it. So that play's worked a couple of times, finding Rabibo on the cut. That time, it did not. The SAR fans trying to will their team. They've gone a bit cold as Neuwirth throws it up and in.
The quick 1-2 against this 2-3 zone. Getting the ball right down low, not wasting any time at all. And a good pump fake and finish by Benny Neuwirth, cutting the deficit to just 2 points.
Dan driving and finishing. Great pass by Cohentab and a great play drawn up by Coach Schwartzberg.
And the Wolfpack continuing to use the aggressiveness of these Sting defenders to their advantage. Good ball fakes, good cuts as Schanzer unable to hit the triple, and Mayfas will come down with the rebound.
As a big 3. Wolfpack the opportunity to extend their lead. Decide not to go 2 for 1. Dan on the drive. Ball deflected by Helft. Ingvar's got it. Dangerous pass back to Helft, but it's SAR basketball. They don't have to shoot. But Chanzer elects to take it inside strong. Charging foul. That's his third.
So Coach Halpert will wisely sub out Chanzer for the last possession of this quarter, as you hear maybe the fan in the background adamantly disagreeing with the call by the official.
Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. SAR fans trying to count the wrong time. Open 3 from List. No good. Rebound. Shot won't count. Fourth quarter coming. Valley Torah up 43-39. We're in store for a great ending to this Tier 1 tournament. We're going to send it to a commercial break.
What does it mean to be yourself? It's being bold. It's having heart.
I know that I have a responsibility and a platform to shed light on the Jewish community as a whole.
This is the professional debut for Ryan Terrell. He's trying to be the first ever Orthodox Jew to play in the NBA.
But most of all, it's being proud and wearing it. Clipped helped Ryan's fans show their pride. Let us help you spread the pride at your school with your own hassle-free merch shop. Contact Clip today for your free consultation.
Never be afraid to be who you are.
Welcome back into the Max Center Athletic Center. 4-point game, fourth quarter, just about ready to get going. Come to Como Pizza for some great pizza, pasta, salads, and even awesome breakfast options. We'll be streaming the games in store, making it a great place to watch games while you eat.
Yep. And a little bit of a tangent, but I was able to speak with Ryan Terrell before this game. A friendly debate over whether this current Valley Torah team is better than his senior 2018 Sarachek team that came up short against Shalhevet. We know how incredibly humble Ryan can be. He was arguing on behalf of this team. I beg to differ with his senior team being so incredible. Ryan Terrell, the big 6'7" all-teat twins, as Meyuchas is unable to come to connect on that 3 ball. And a good offensive rebound, kicks it out to List, who's able to knock it down from outside.
So this team being compared with some of the great teams in the history of Yeshiva League basketball. And a big 3 made by List. 7-point lead. Neuwirth tumbles inside, layup no good. Miyuchas keeps his balance and gets it off the Cohen tab, and he'll get the ball back. SAR need to start hitting their shots on offense. No good, Sklar on the rebound. He's got 10 on the game. Chanzer. Back to Helft. Neuwirth. Cohen Tab does a nice job on him. They'll take it back out. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. A good defensive possession by the Wolfpack. Sklar falls. That'll be a travel. Beautifully done by Valley Torah.
And very stagnant, that possession for the SAR Sting. Great job by the Wolfpack defensively, as SAR will now come out in a full court press, trying to force a backcourt turnover, and right on cue they come up with one.
Takes a step in, Neuwirth no good. Sklar gets the board, out to Helft. Cohen Tab with the save. And it's Miyuchas up to List. He's gonna try a 3. Too strong. And back comes Chanzer. Into Sklar, collects, and is fouled. 2 shots coming. Rabibo doesn't love it. It doesn't matter. That'll be his 4th foul, Rabibo, so he's got to be careful now. Schanzer does such a good job of drawing the defense in transition and giving it off to one of his other players running with him.
Yeah, we know how dangerous he is passing the basketball. And a fortunate stop and play for the SAR Sting. Trying to regain some of that composure they had earlier on in this game. It's been all Valley Torah this second half. We'll see if SAR continues to press on this possession, maybe force a few more backcourt turnovers.
Sklar goes 1 of 2 from the line. Devontae back in the game. It's Miyuchas. Devontae. Rabibo. Jump ball called. It'll be SAR basketball, so a stop for the Sting. And I can't tell if the coach for the Wolfpack is upset at his players or the referees. Nonetheless, SAR ball down 6. It's Schanzer. Uses the screen. That's a 3. Short. Rebound goes to List. Would have been a big 3 had he been able to hit it. But Neuwirth left it a little bit short.
Yeah, great play drawn up right there from Coach Halpert. Unfortunately, Neuwirth coming up short on that shot. But a good hammer screen set by the weak side player for the SAR Sting.
Johnny Dan pumps, now pulls, and makes. Lead back up to 8.
And it feels like Valley Torah is always at their best when the ball is in the hands of their star scorer, Johnny Dan. Keep looking for them to hit him in the middle, and keep looking for Dan to continue to attack as Schanzer coming up short with the 3 ball.
Rebound by Sklar. That's a 2-pointer. No good. This time it's Miyuchas on the defensive rebound. Dan catching that ball at the high post. So lethal. And here he is again. Another pump, and he'll get fouled from behind.
Yeah, fortunately for the Sting, I believe that foul was before he had gone up into the active shooting. So it'll be a baseline inbound now for Valley Torah. But SAR has been getting some decent looks on the offensive end. Just haven't been able to connect on any of their shots. And a lazy pass right there from Meyuchas, fortunately able to retain possession.
Ingber checking into the game. Coach Halpert trying to find that player who's going to hit his shots. Halpert, pardon me, that's Dan. I got confused. No good, but Rabibo puts it up and in.
And Rabibo has been all over the place this game. We said it's going to come down to a lot of these role players as Dan almost comes up with a steal on Schanzer.
Schanzer works his way inside. Sklar skies for the rebound, can't grab it. Ball on the ground. Back out to Schanzer, big 3. Short. Ball will stay with the Sting. So SAR really going cold right now from outside.
Yeah, have not been able to drop a penny in an ocean just off the entire quarter. They've been getting some open looks, just not able to connect.
I wonder how much of a role fatigue plays in that. So many games and so many consecutive days, and now the final quarter, they must be tired. It's Gaki, who just checked into the game. Can't get that one to fall. And Miyuchas will slow it down. 10-point game, 3:35 to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and look for them to try and milk this clock as much as possible. Running a little 3-man weave at the top of the key. Don't expect them to take any shots until there's within 10 seconds of the shot clock, and Coach Leo Schwartzberg will look to talk things over with his Wolfpack team.
3:28 to go, 10-point game. Tier 1 championship on the line, don't go anywhere. Welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. It is crunch time in the Tier 1 championship game. The Valley Torah Wolfpack lead the SAR Sting by a score of 50-40. And Asher, what's being said in these huddles right now?
You can be sure that Coach Schwartzberg is telling his team to slow down the tempo, up 10 points with 3:28. No reason to rush anything. I wouldn't be surprised if the SAR Sting come out in the press, look to force some action earlier in the shot clock. Time is of the essence for the SAR Sting. And the SAR Sting fan section, which was getting pretty rowdy early on in this game, has gone dead silent. We'll see what SAR can do defensively on this possession.
There we go. It's List off the inbounds. Miyuchas. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Ingber trying to take Miyuchas. Miyuchas gets inside, throws it up and in. They use the full shot clock, and it ends with 2 points and a 12-point lead for the Wolfpack.
And executing that pick and roll to perfection. Getting a driving Miyuchas on the much smaller Izzy Ingber. They'll take that mismatch all day if you're the Wolfpack. So 12 points going to be a tall task to come back in this one.
And that's not going to do it. A steal by Rabibo. And once again, Valley will slow it down.
And just have to think that fatigue is definitely coming into play here in this game. Valley Torah, in fact, all of these teams, the timeout call by Valley Torah right here. But all of these teams throughout their season, practicing on high school-sized coaches. We were informed before the game by Coach Schwartzberg of the Wolfpack that in the weeks leading up to this tournament, he scheduled countless scrimmages on college-sized courts, trying to get his team conditioned correctly, trying to avoid any fatigue issues, and it's proven useful here in this game. We know the star players of the Wolfpack and Johnny Dan and Ethan and Noah Meyuchas, Ethan List, have their motors going all game, but can't help to get a little bit more conditioning in. And these SAR Sting players seem to be gassed in the fourth quarter of this game.
We would like to thank Chopsticks for being a proud Max Live sponsor. For the best Chinese food in Teaneck, you've got to go to Chopsticks. Head to chopsticksusa.com to order online. The link is in the description of this video. 12-point game. 2:41 left. It's Miyuchas for the Wolfpack. Looking to make it 2 straight Sarachek championships. Dan, no good. Helped on the rebound. Big possession here. SAR needs a basket. Here comes the trap. Neuwirth. Shanzer, he's open. All 3 of those. Timeout SAR. So a quick 3 and a timeout called by the Sting.
Yeah, great shot right there from Shanzer. Was almost too open right there. Had time to line it up. Fortunately able to knock it down. Has been cold for the most part of the second half. Came at the right time, cutting this deficit to just 9 points. And we see older brother of Akiva Shanzer, Judah Shanzer, hyping up this SAR fan section. As you can hear the SAR chants coming in right now. A lot more lively after that shot, but it's still going to be difficult to come back from this 9-point deficit. And you can be sure that Coach Schwartzberg is telling his team to slow it down. As it seems, SAR will come out in the press, and the "You Live in the Valley" chants are coming out now from the SAR fan section. Not sure if any of these fans actually know what the Valley is or why it would be insulting to live in the Valley, but they've embraced it.
A steal. Look at Sklar on the ground. SAR's got it. A chance to cut into this lead. Shanzer gets baseline, throws up a tough shot, and a charge called. Miyuchas draws a huge charge, and he'll help up Shanzer. So a missed opportunity for the Sting to cut into this lead, and it stays at 9. And that'll be 4 fouls on Schanzer.
That'll be 4 on Schanzer, and his 3rd charge of the game. I believe all 3 being on Noah Meyukas, so a great job by Meyukas showing he can do it on both ends of the floor. Taking the charge right there, and that'll be the 5th team foul on SAR. So they'll have 1 more to give. But we'll see if they look to intentionally foul right now, or if they try and force another steal.
Meyukas. Devontae almost stumbled with it. Stolen. Schanzer on the fast break. Layup is good. He wanted and one. Nothing called. 7-point game. It's Dan. Here comes the double. Ball on the ground. Jump ball called. It'll be Wolfpack basketball. So this press speeding up this Wolfpack offense.
And maybe fortunate for the Wolfpack if that was called the jump ball, as they'll retain possession, because the 10-second clock in the backcourt was winding down, only had a couple seconds to get it across. So maybe a blessing in disguise right there, as they got tied up for the jump ball.
Meyukas gets it into Dan. And Hill across half court. Meyukas now. Off to List. Cohen tab. 15 on the shot clock. SAR cannot afford to give up a bucket here. Meyukas going to be guarded by Sklar. Big 3. No good. Rebound by Cohen tab. Probably the smallest player on the court with the biggest rebound of the game. And SAR might have to think about fouling. Rabiba wide open down low. Layup is good. Wow. What a big play. 9-point game. Schanzer from way downtown. He's got it. 6-point game. Full court pass. Cohentab. Schanzer couldn't get back. Cohentab another 2. Back and forth we go. 25 seconds on the clock. A 3 from Ingber. Too strong. Helft on the rebound. Offensive foul called. 19.7 left. And it's looking likely for Valley Torah.
And that full court pass. What a bold pass to send down the length of the court. Only up 6 points, but works to perfection. Cohentab dropping it in. And this game was all but over. 15.5 remaining. Already see Sklar of the Sting giving a sportsmanship high five to Johnny Dan. And it looks like the Valley Torah Wolfpack will go on to win back-to-back Sarachek titles.
And Cohentab, we haven't said his name much, but with the biggest rebound of this tournament and then the layup on the fast break, what a moment for him. And these Valley Torah players can taste it. Looking to go back-to-back. Last year, Johnny Dan on the block. This year, a full team effort. Dan no good on the free throw. Helft. He's just gonna have to put something up. Wild shot, no good. Meyukas with the rebound. And Valley Torah stays at the height of the basketball world. Back-to-back champions. Both teams played so well throughout this whole entire tournament. Tough to see one of them go down. But Valley Torah, champions of the Sarachek tournament again in 2023.
Yep, a hard-fought battle. We saw SAR go up by as much as 12 points in the first half of this game. But Valley Torah, with all of their experience throughout the past 2 seasons, putting that all on display responding to adversity with perfection, and ends in the result they were looking for. Another Sarachek title, as you see Jack Terrell, older brother of the legend Ryan Terrell, jumping up and down with these Wolfpack fans, and they're as excited as can be.
What a game, what a tournament. Valley Torah on top. So many great moments, so many great games. Capped off by a thriller here on Monday afternoon. The SAR Sting, nothing to be ashamed of. They had a great tournament, played a great game of basketball, just got beat out in a competitive one. The Valley Torah stay on top.
As you see on screen right now, Akiva Shanzer hugging his older brother, Judah Shanzer. Got to be tough for Akiva, carrying his team to another Sarachek championship. They actually lost in the semis last year, but had gone to the championships of the Yeshiva League, coming up short, losing this year again in the championship of the Yeshiva League. Losing in the championships of Sarachek has to be heartbreaking, but love to see that he has a smile on his face, embracing his friends and family, embracing the opposing Valley Torah Wolfpack players. And this is a tough team to beat.
YU Pathways post-game show coming up next. What a great game. Dan finishing with 17, 12, and 2. 12 boards, 2 assists. Meyuchas a point and 2 rebounds away from a triple-double. He finished with 9, 8, and 12. So many stars for this Valley Torah Wolfpack team. And they get it done. And we said at the outset, a lot of this game was going to fall on the hands, on the shoulders of these, maybe not stars of the team, but more role players, and they really showed out today.
Yeah, we saw Cohen Teb with a massive rebound at the end of the game. I think that really secured the win for them. Johnny Dan and Meyuchas, of course, playing well. Ethan List with a big third quarter. But the story of this game for the Wolfpack, surprisingly to us at least, was a play of Gabby Rabibo. And exactly as Ryan Terrell predicted before the game, he would be a difference maker. As you see Meyuchas filling out Valley Torah as the champions on the bracket in the corner of this gym. And the 2 stars, Johnny Dan and Meyuchas, stand up there. As Meyuchas slaps on the sunglasses.
Look at the excitement. A well-deserved win for what's going to go down as one of the best teams in Valley Torah history.
I thought you were going to say in Sarachek history.
Well, there are just too many great teams.
I hear that.
Hard to say that any year.
Understandable.
I want to welcome you to the YU Pathways post-game show. Start your future career sooner and save time and money with one of our YU Pathways programs, earning credits towards or applying for a graduate degree as early as your junior year. Visit yu.edu/pathways for more information. And you're just seeing all the hype and the hugs and the happiness from these Valley Torah players, fans, and families. It's only 3 days, 4 days, but it feels like forever, this tournament. And it means so much to these players and to their communities.
Indeed it does. And 4 games in just 5 days has got to be taxing on these players' bodies. And we pointed it out earlier, but the fatigue level definitely played a role in the fourth quarter of this game. SAR looking a little bit tired. Valley Torah being well conditioned, practicing on college-sized courts, knowing what to expect. Just came out here ready to play in this tournament. A well-deserved repeat title for the Valley Torah Wolfpack.
We're going to send it down to the PA announcer right now for the trophy.
And the Tier 1 MVP for the first time, we have co-MVPs, Johnny Dan and Owen Newhouse from Torah. That's it, everyone. Thanks for coming. Thank you, Max Live, for a great tournament. Thank you, Admissions. Thank you, everybody who put this together. And thank you for the 24 teams who made this phenomenal tournament. Have a great day, stop.
Welcome back into the booth. You just heard all the awards given out. Co-MVPs, Johnny Dan and Miyuchas. Noam obviously played so well. Johnny as well, so both well deserved. And we're hopefully going to get an interview with some of them soon. We just want to say some thank yous right now. For this whole entire tournament could not have been done without countless of hours of work done behind the scenes, and we're just going to highlight a few names, but there's so many more who put an effort. First, I want to start off by thanking the two people who really ran this whole entire thing, Ari Shop and Ezra Jacobs. They really did so much, and none of what you saw this tournament could have been done without them. Countless hours spent planning and executing, announcing, producing, and everything in between. So we thank them. Zevi Panzer, Yosef Silver, Aaron and Eitan Traurig, some more names who just did so much for these broadcasts. Kiva Poppers obviously does so much for us. So much being done behind the scenes, and they're never going to get all the credit they deserve, but we do our best now to give them some of it. Team picture just being taken for Valley Torah. Hopefully SJ is going to be able to snag a couple of these kids and get an interview. Asher, you've won a couple of these. How does it feel?
Nothing like it. Really nothing like it. Great feeling for each and every one of these players. You see the smiles on all of their faces. And winning back-to-back. Just nothing like it.
A lot of sportsmanship being shown by these two teams that played today. You're not seeing all of it, but each team, all the players giving each other hugs, congratulating each other, consoling each other.
Yeah, I love to see a smile on all these SAR Sting players' faces. Shanzer congratulating the triumphant Valley Torah Wolfpack players. And I don't know how I feel about this co-MVP situation right now.
Well, it's got to be tough to choose between the two. Honestly, there could have been 4 players on that Valley team who could have won MVP.
Definitely List stepping up in this tournament.
Rabibo as well.
Rabibo played very well in this game. I think ultimately it had to come down to either Dan or Meuchas. Definitely a tough decision to be made. But I guess they made a compromise, deciding on both.
And it looks like the champions are heading with SJ. And we're going to get a nice big interview here. Ryan Terrell coming down. Just setting up. So many players played a pivotal role in this Valley Torah run. So SJ, we're going to send it down to you. But before we do, just want to remind everyone that this is the YU Pathways program post-game show. Start your future career sooner and save time and money with one of our YU Pathways programs, earning credits toward or applying for a graduate degree as early as your junior year. Visit yu.edu/pathways for more information. Valley Torah having won against SAR in the championship by a score of 56-48. They're all standing by with SJ Tannenbaum right now. SJ?
What's going on, guys? I am here with the 2023 Sarachek Tier 1 champions, the Valley Torah Wolfpack, as Ryan Terrell is in the middle of an autograph session right now. We're going to try to get some reactions from some of the players. Guys, I'm here with Noah Miyuchas. What does it mean to you to be the first back-to-back Sarachek champions since the 2018-2019 Shalhavet Firehawks?
Damn. Oh, man, it feels great. It feels great. That's a tough question because, I was wishing we saw Shalheva here in the finals, but it didn't happen. It feels great that our team came out, we played our hearts out, and we showed that we can do it back-to-back, and next year my teammates are going to go back-to-back-to-back. It's that simple.
I don't know if you guys smell that, but it smells like a Valley Torah dynasty. I don't know if you guys smell it too. You might call it a V-Pete. I don't know. We'll see if that picks up online.
Yo, I just want to give a shout-out to Coach Degg. Coach Degg, whoever it is. Coach Degg,
Coach Dunn, I'm in the building. Let me just say, I got one thing to say. The journey is complete, dog!
I also want to give a shout out to David Paz, aka Philip, and Rabbi Roush,
aka Daniel Paz for 3.
Hey, shout out Adam Hemi, shout out Money Crow. Hey, shout out Hirsch, we didn't forget you, boys. Shout out Hirsch.
We're gonna take it over real quick to the Rosh Yeshiva, Rav Stolberger. I don't know if you guys remember, we interviewed Rav Stolberger last year after Valley Torah won your first championship, I believe, in 35 or 36 years.
I don't think it's been around that long, but as long as it's been around, that's how.
What does it mean to you? Not only last year did you win your first championship, but now back-to-back years, back-to-back champions. What does that mean to you?
Just an incredible accomplishment. The way they did it, the fact that we know how much work went into this during the entire year, and to have a game where they were under pressure, they had to really draw deep into themselves to find the wherewithal to meet that challenge and to somehow overcome. It was an incredible thing. These are amazing kids, and Baruch Hashem, they're going to go far, not so much maybe in the world of basketball, but in the world of life, where they have the ability to have perseverance, connection, camaraderie, teamwork. These are incredible elements that will, Bez Hashem, make them very successful in life.
What do you have to say to the Valley Torah faithful watching all the way from California?
We are a family. We're a family, not just the 130 boys in the boys' school, not only the 110 girls in the girls' school that certainly are very excited about the win, but really all over America, all over the world. We have Valley Torah graduates over the years, almost 50 years we've been around, and they are watching, they watched, they cheered. I can think of, name, I'm not going to mention any names, I'm going to forget some, but it's a whole family out there, Valley Torah graduates, Valley Torah alumni, and they are all very proud, and just a shout out to all of them because your energy kept us going and made it all happen. Bez Hashem.
Rav Stolberger, congratulations. Go celebrate with your team. Revolver from Stolberger. Stay tuned. We're going to try to get you guys some more interviews coming up.
Thank you, SJ. Maybe we're going to get a quick interview here with Ryan Terrell. Our final interview of the broadcast. But the Terrell brothers. All right, SJ, standing by with the Terrell brothers. Take it away, SJ.
I'm standing here with Jack Terrell, with his brother Ryan Terrell, both Valley Torah alumni, both YU former students and alumni. What does it mean to you guys to witness Valley Torah repeat, or as I call it, V-peat, back-to-back Sarachek champions?
Look, baby, it's not about us. I mean, obviously for us to watch the kids, the next generation of Valley students, do the unthinkable, not only win one and break the 25-year curse, but go ahead and repeat and win back-to-back, win two. It's not about us, it's about the Valley, right? These are kids, they are built different. They are raised different. They are born in the Valley. They're Valley strong. They don't let anything get to them. I mean, I get it, they played the Bronx. That's also tough, but let's face it, Riverdale ain't Ventura. So shout out to my boys for coming home strong. Miyukas and Dan, we can't wait to see you on the Max in a few years.
Ryan, what about you?
Hey, listen, I'm 0-4 as a player and 2-0 as an assistant coach, so I'm happy, man. Maybe I should just do this. But, no, real shout-out to, the whole team, man. It was a collective win. Johnny and Noam are the best duo I've ever seen in a Jewish high school, So, shout-out to them. I'm just happy for Rabbi Stolberger and the whole Valley Torah faithful. So, congratulations. I just got to say one more thing. Next year, we're doing it again.
Any special shout-outs you guys want to give to anyone watching at home?
Bubby and Zadie, Uncle Harvey, Mom and Dad, obviously, T-Mac, Nati, love you, baby. And Rabbi Roush. We got another one. Another one.
Ryan and Jack Terrell, thank you guys so much for watching Sarachek 2023. Congratulations to the Valley Torah Wolfpack, the Tier 1 champions. Back to you guys in the booth. Take us.
Thank you, SJ. As you said, Valley Torah champions of Tier 1 in this year's Sarachek tournament, beating SAR by a score of 56-48 for Asher Dower, and every single person who put in any effort to these broadcasts, for all the players, for everyone. Want to thank you for joining us here on Max Live. Our next Max Live broadcast will be next year for the Yeshiva University Maccabees as they begin their new season. But for everyone here, we want to say thank you for joining us and have a great rest of your day.